Welcome to another episode of Crypto Miner, guys. Today we'll be analyzing what is happening regarding the Bitcoin price. Things are going a little bit crazy right now. Many people are expecting a pump, and many of them are actually a little bit stressing out that we are gonna reverse back again to the approximately 18,700, even lower. Now we are gonna be checking out what is happening in the markets, but before we do anything, just go scroll, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, press the bell button for all notifications so you get this very nice fresh content we are sharing every time in the charts. We are gonna be explaining what we are expecting for the Bitcoin price. We are going to be checking out what the charts are really saying. Thank you so much. Let's go directly to find out what we have right there. Starting directly from the daily chart, what we are noticing here, guys, is the fact that Bitcoin is consolidating in this kind of falling or descending triangle that you see right here. What we are checking out as well is also the fact that we see bullish divergence for the money flow and also for the momentum waves that we are finding at this point. So now what we are watching, we have been explaining many times, in case this is collapsing towards the downside, we are expecting the prices between the 16,500 and 15,800. This is what we are checking at this point. This is what we are pointing. And now if we are going to zoom in the 12-hour chart, we can see a little bit more clear that we are in a kind of indecision in the market right now. What we are checking is as well the fact of the period of time until a kind of breakout. We have like 28 days left, so we can see a kind of consolidation or break to the upside or to the downside. Now of course we are going to be making this more clear. What we see as well here on the 12-hour chart, very clear definition of the money flow that is carrying towards the upside. Of course we could have some kind of course momentum towards the downside, so it can give some kind of price action to the downside for one more last time, so we can see also those very nice momentum waves, the curvature towards the upside, and of course give us the next leg to the upside, and of course breaking to the upper side, so we can see further prices higher. Now what we are going to be pointing as well is to check on the 2-week chart. Of course we are going to be pulling out the stochastic RSI is one of the factors that we should see. We should actually check out what is happening right here, something that I have been pointing also in the Twitter account. What we see, guys, here is that we are ready and we are crossing to go over the 20 level right here. It's a very big actually move, since we have kind of faked out in the 2-week chart right here, and we could see a massive leg towards the upper side, where if you also will be taking from the history, you can see, guys, on the BLX chart right here, the 2-week chart, this kind of fractals. Okay, we had an insane pump, and of course let's check also a little bit better in the chart. So yeah, we had like this kind of break towards the upper side every time. We have been watching this going over the 20 level. Of course we have been except this time that it was a kind of fake out right here and then reversal, we have been watching that this was a major breakout, and at first, since we actually got rejected at the first time, now we are coming of course to break out towards the upper side. And of course if this is a legit reaction, then very soon, like within 2 months, we should see a kind of leg towards the upper side. This doesn't mean that we are going back to the bull market, but of course is something that we should mention, because it's a very big time frame. It's very important, and yes, we could see another leg towards the upper side. Now of course we are going to be taking as a consideration the fact that we have this kind of descending triangle right here, or kind of falling wedge, anything that you want to call it, because yes, of course this is a pattern that it doesn't really show the moves of how they should be exactly as patterns. We could have of course the breakout, and of course this breakout, as well as we said, is a matter of time when it's going to break towards the upper side. And yes, it pretty much rhymes to what the stochastic RSI is actually pointing. So they both are actually checking the same direction. Maybe the one is giving us the exactly time frame where we should have a breakout, and the other one by definition of the 2-week chart, it says that we could have another leg towards the upper side or a rejection, so we can fall to the levels that we are actually checking at first towards the downside. So now what we are going to be doing, we are going to be checking out the 1 hour time frame. We are zooming in a little bit faster so we can see that yes, this has been actually a zone where things are getting difficult for Bitcoin. This is the price of the 20,385. We have multiple levels that we are watching this getting rejected. Now if we want to see it with the eyes of the bulls, then we should mention definitely that we have an ascending triangle playing out, most likely very soon. We can actually draw it so we can see where things are going. Now if you see here the ascending triangle that we are going to be pointing, of course this is a bullish pattern that has most of the times the direction to break towards the upper side, and 70% chances are actually pointing to the level of the 21,000 approximately. So this is a trade that many people could easily consider of taking, maybe. Now is this a level where we should point towards the upper side? Maybe yes. If we see another W pattern playing out right here as I'm designing so far, we could see another leg towards the downside also for the momentum waves, and of course the very nice money flow curving right here. So yes, this could definitely take us all the way for one more leg towards the downside, and yes, later on see the price action breaking towards the upper side by also giving a clear position with the momentum waves going to the right direction. Now as far as we see, also the RSI is kind of giving a momentum that goes to the upper side. Now definitely here very close, and if we are going to be zooming in on the 15-minute time frame, what we are checking out is that we should actually break this kind of resistance line in the RSI so we can see further price action. Bullish divergence so far for the stochastic RSI. So yes, very soon we could see another leg towards the upper side, consolidation, break towards the upper side, and maybe follow up to the 21,000 approximately level. I hope everything was educated good enough so it can give you some kind of direction to where things are heading. And yes, this is the first level where we are watching the 21,000, and yes, maybe we should see another kind of rejection right there, or even a breakout so we can see further price action towards the upper side. Now this W pattern is for sure here. You can see it, guys, is all of this pattern that we are watching right here. If this will break towards the upper side, yes, we have a lot of momentum coming in, some money going inside the market, so we can see even further price action to the upper side, maybe the 21,500, and then yes, of course, if we are going to be checking also in the 6-hour time frame, this is definitely another leg, another break towards the upper side. Maybe we could see in another video more things regarding to where we are heading as the next position. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you in the next one of Crypto Minder. And of course, don't forget to scroll down, smash this like button, subscribe to the channel, press the bell button for all notifications. You get this very nice fresh content we are sharing every time with you. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.